Welcome, Sagittarius, to your reading for the week commencing December 16th. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus sign, Sagittarius, and I will be looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events and your advice. This is a general reading and it may not resonate in its entirety with all of you. However, do watch till the end because there may well be messages throughout the reading that do resonate. If anyone is interested or would like information on a private reading with me, I am offering my audio guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guides with every reading booked. And all you have to do is reach out to me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. And unless you ask me to, I will never reach out to you via email, social media or any other platform for any reason. So please beware of scammers. So Sagittarius, let's look at the next week. And I am using the Star Tarot for your reading this week, which is listed in the description, Sagittarius. So let's see. And I'm using the White Sage Tarot, which is also listed in the description for clarification. In your general energy, we have the Nine of Cups, which is about emotional satisfaction, fulfillment, pride. You're feeling pretty good from what I can see here, Sagittarius. Feels like you're going to be having a good week from an emotional point of view. You feel quite uncluttered. I can't think of any other way to put it. It's like your mind feels very at ease, which is nice. And the World in reverse is in your opportunity. It's kind of giving me the energy of your opportunity is to be content with what you have this week. You don't want more. It kind of gives me the energy, even if you were, it's a bit strange, even if you were sat alone in a room with no furniture and just a fire to keep you warm, that's all you need. I don't know why I'm being given that, but it's like you're happy with the bare minimum, even if it's just for a week. It's that kind of sense of peace that you have this week. The Four of Cups in reverse is in your challenge, which is very interesting because this is usually understanding about the difference between happiness being bestowed upon you and happiness being a choice. And I think you understand that happiness is a choice, Sagittarius, but it's in your challenge. So why are you challenging it? Why are you challenging your choice to be happy? It's almost like, why should I be happy? It's like, it's so contradictory. Sagittarius, this isn't like you, is it? It's almost like, why should I be happy when I could have more? Even though I've just said you're happy with the bare minimum at the moment, but then you're challenging yourself. I suppose you're asking yourself, why would you be happy with the bare minimum? I don't know. In your unforeseen events is the Sun in reverse. Oh God, here we go, Sagittarius. It's one of those. You haven't been given me a reading like this for quite some time. Thanks for the break. Unforeseen events, the Sun in reverse. I mean, I'd like to say, well, I wouldn't like to say, but I could say that this is about suddenly feeling unhappy, but I know it's not that. It feels like something's stopping you in your tracks. The images I'm being given is like you are surrounded by light and then it's gone and you're in the dark and you have to make your way out. But it's not a depressing or an ominous darkness. It's just kind of, it's almost like you're being taught something. Don't ever take anything for granted because it won't always be here. By the way, this is metaphorical. Hope you realise that. Some of you, maybe electric's gonna go out. You're gonna have a power outage in your home. I don't know, but it might be so funny if it happens. But yeah, it's just kind of like I said. A lot of you are going through this kind of epiphany, this change or shift in energy, and a lot of things are being brought to your attention, brought to your consciousness, and it's really about you becoming aware, very aware of everything around you that we all take for granted. And I just feel that you're becoming aware of how fragile everything is. But it's a good thing. In your advice is the Knight of Wands. Which is you. So, Sagittarius, you know you have many forms. You can be the Page of Wands, you can be the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, or the King of Wands. And the advice here is to embrace your Knight of Wands energy, which is the energy where you take action, go after what you're most passionate about. Do it with pride and I can't think of the word. Of course I can't think of the word. You do it with pride and self-assurance, I suppose. So, Nine of Cups in your general energy. Clarified by the Chariot reversed. The Sun and the Queen of Swords reversed. So we've got a mix here of the Nine of Cups and the Sun, both of which are very positive elements of your week, where you are you're seeing things very clearly. I'll say that. You're seeing things very clearly. You're very content in your own energy this week. It's almost like it's got the Chariot in reverse. It's like you're asking yourself, what drives you and why does it drive you? God, this is so complex. It's like you are questioning things. The Queen of Swords in reverse. You might be seeing people in a different light as well. Certain people that you've thought you had respect for or you were inspired by, and maybe that's changing as well. But it's like you're trying to figure out why. You might be going a bit too deep on this. I don't know. Maybe you're not. I don't know. But it's like some of the questions you'd ask yourself are very difficult. Very difficult to answer. You know, if you're going to ask yourself, why am I driven by, or why am I motivated towards a certain thing or a certain person? I think it's easier to ask yourself why you're driven towards a certain person. But if it's a certain thing, a certain activity, or why do certain things ignite your fire and other things don't, you have to ask yourself, why are you asking yourself that in the first place? But there must be a reason, because it's not like anything you would be doing is questionable, if that makes sense. Or yeah, anyway, the World in reverse in your opportunity. Wow. Oh God, that one flew out, and it's the Tower. The Hermit and the World. Something's got to go. Something's got to go. Something's got to come to an end. Something's got to... It's like you're working out here. There's an opportunity here that something you thought gave you a sense of achievement or accomplishment doesn't, or you mistook it for being a sense of accomplishment or achievement when it was actually something else. So it's almost like some of your beliefs are just disintegrating or dissolving. But it's okay, because they will be replaced with other beliefs, other motivations, or whatever you want to call it. The Hermit is, your energy is so introspective this week. So let's see this challenge, Four of Cups. Questioning why you should be happy with so little. But that is the actual, to be happy with so little is actually the true essence of happiness. Clarified by the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. I don't know if you'll figure it out, Sagittarius, but it's the freedom from not wanting. That's where true happiness comes from. the Seven of Wands reversed, and the freedom from being I wish there was another word for vulnerable, but it is the freedom and the happiness that you feel from being completely yourself. And the Ace of Swords, the happiness and the freedom you find from discovering your truth, your actual truth, which many people search for until the day they die. The Sun in reverse in your unforeseen events is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Devil reversed, and the Five of Swords. So the Two of Pentacles is how we learn to adapt to change. It's like this. It's like exactly what I was saying. It's like the sun. If you imagine the sun is a metaphor, maybe for your happiness or your contentment. The sun isn't always out. You know, the sun. The day is followed by night. The sun goes in. It becomes cloudy. So therefore, your happiness isn't a constant. It's there. It's still there. It's still behind the cloud. The sun is still there, even though we can't see it at night. It's the same as your happiness is still there. Your contentment is still there. But other things obscure it. And I think there's an understanding happening here with the Devil in reverse. Is an understanding of the control you have over your own happiness and contentment and emotional fulfillment. The Five of Swords. It's like knowing that sometimes the harder you fight something, the further away it becomes. The Knight of Wands in your advice clarified by the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and Justice in reverse. So you're now, Three of Wands, you're now saying, okay, my God, like what's in front of me is infinite. There's an expansion that is, yeah, just infinite expansion. The Eight of Pentacles. It's like the dedication you have to your progression, but it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you found something in yourself which is inspiring to you. And the Justice card in reverse. There's still more to find here. There's still more to see. There's still more to discover about yourself. And that's part of the joy, I think. So let's do your cartomancy. Your card this week, Sagittarius, is the Four of Hearts. The Four of Hearts brings bad news. In cartomancy, its symbolism is used to warn the consultant about an upcoming danger. Its negative dimension refers to the world of feelings and emotions. This card relates to short-term situations and indicates a betrayal that is about to happen. Depending on the reading, this betrayal can be more detailed, and the consultant can learn if it will come from a friend, a lover, a partner, or a family member. The Four of Hearts can also indicate a form of lateness in a project that has recently started. It is an unexpected situation that can have negative consequences on the consultant's life. In every case, the Four of Hearts symbolises a possible danger and a prejudice as its direct result. Let's get a second meaning. That's a bit disappointing. Hearts. A stable, secure and committed romantic relationship or marriage. How can that be more different? I mean, honestly, people just make it up. And one more. Four of Hearts signifies discontent and frictions in a relationship. It means that you should voice your concerns and try to work them out. It is a positive sign because this is the only way to make progress. The Four of Hearts reminds us that love is not granted forever after. It requires nurturing every day. It could just indicate you're going to have an argument with someone, basically. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. If you haven't been already, please don't forget to go and visit Otter Spirit. The link is in the description. As I keep going on about it, these are my three favourites at the moment, which is turquoise, labradorite, and oh my goodness, the green one. There goes my mind again. This and the one that steals my thoughts. This is actually the one that's meant to help me with mental clarity. So why have I got Madagascar in my head? I don't want to say the word Madagascar. Thank you. Does it begin with an M? I can't even remember what this is called because I know it's something similar. Oh, help me while I have a meltdown. Malachite. Yes, malachite, which helps with mental clarity, apparently. It's only because I'm channeling, that's why I couldn't think of the word. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Do check the link in the description. They've still got a sale on. And believe it or not, that the worst advert ever, they do actually help with any energy blockages that you have. I just happen to lose my vocabulary when I'm challenging when I'm channeling because I'm using my subconscious brain, not my logical brain. So one kind of goes into hibernation while the other one's working, if that makes sense. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement. I return it to you tenfold. See you next time. Enjoy the journey.